Hi guys! Here is our discussion for solutions ng bonds payable. Okay, I'll just zoom. Okay, we have 9 problems, a guided exercises. You can download if you may pakihawak nung guided exercises para kasabay niyo ako sa pagsasagot. Okay? So, you may download it sa ating LMS, sa UBN LMS. Okay? So, we can start problem 1. So, we have, tingnan natin na lang dito. We have, on October 1, 2020, Power Company issued 5,000 12% bonds with face amount of 1,000 per bond at 110. The bonds, which mature on January 1, 2025, pay interest semi-annually on January 1 and July. The entity paid bond issue cost of 200,000. How much cash was received from the issuance of the bonds? So, yun yung tanong. So, let's solve. Okay, so we have issue price. We have to determine the issue price. That's face amount times the rate. The 110. Okay, it was issued at 110 on October 1. Okay, so 5 million times 1.10, you get 5,500,000. Okay, so kita naman natin solution. 5 million times 1.10 is 5,500,000. Okay, then because in-issue mo siya no October 1, pero ang interest period niya is actually January 1 and July 1, meron kang accrued interest. Okay, so you have to determine magkano yung accrued interest na yon. So, paano din na-determine? You have to look at the nearest interest period date. Okay? So, in this case, in-issue siya na October 1. Okay? Nearest niyang interest period is July 1. Okay? So, you have to compute for ilang months yon. So, you have July, August, September. Okay, hindi na ako magka-count ng October kasi October 1 siya in-issue. Okay, so buong July, August, September. That's 3 months. Okay, so you compute 5 million times the interest rate of 12% times 3 divided by 12. Okay, you'll get an accrued interest of 150,000. So yan, 5 million times 0.12 times 3 divided by 12, you get 150. Now you add, so you have 5,650,000. Okay? Now, because ikaw ay nagbayad ng cost or nagkaroon ka ng expense with regards to issuance of the bond na 200,000, ang laki, di ba? Isipin mo, ano kayang binayaran? 200,000 pesos yun. Okay? So, you deduct, kasi syempre binayaran mo. Your net cash received is 5,450,000. Okay? So, this is the answer, 5,450,000. Okay? So, it's very easy, right? It's very easy. Okay? Next, we have problem 2. You are given the following. Okay, promotion cost, printing and engraving, legal fees, fees paid independent accountants for registration information, commissions paid to underwriter. What total amount should be recorded as bond issue cost? Okay, actually, lahat sila, okay, promotion costs, printing and engraving, legal fees, fees paid to independent accountants for registration information, commissions paid to underwriter, lahat siya is directly attributable to the issuance of the bonds. So, lahat ay cost. Okay, bond issue cost. So, that's 2,150,000 pag pinag-add mo. Okay? So, kasi hindi naman sinabing, kumbaga legal fees. Let's look again. Incur the following costs in connection with the issuance of bonds. So, di ba? So, lahat yan, bond issue costs. Okay? Madali lang yun. Problem 3, we get power company is authorized to issue 5 million of 6% 10-year bond dated July 1, 2020 with interest payments on June 30 and December 31. When the bonds are issued on November 1, 2020, di ba? Sala naman siya sa tawag din kasi naka-date siya ng July 1, na-issue siya November 1. Okay? The entity received 5,150,000 including accrued interest. What is the discount or premium from the issuance of the bonds? Okay, recall our discussion regarding interest, accrued interest, and issuance between maturity dates, interest periods. Okay, so paano gagawin? How do we look at the bond? So, you need to look at the issue price of the bond. So, paano kino-compute? You have the cash received, 5,150,000 sa nakuha, given. Okay? 5,150,000 less accrued interest from, okay, the nearest interest date. Kailan ba siya nag-interest? You have June and December 31. So, yun daw ang bayaran. Okay, kailan ba siya in-issue? November 1. Okay, so, you have accrued interest from June to November 1. Okay? Hindi yung from November to December. Kasi, hindi na siya accrued interest. Ang accrued interest mo is from the interest period na June hanggang November. So, bilang June, kakount ko ba ang June? Hindi, kasi June 30. Okay? So, July, August, September, October. Kakount ko ba November? Hindi, kasi November 1. Okay? So, 4 months. So, let's multiply the face amount of 5 million times 6%. Okay? Ma'am, saan galing yung 6%? Okay? Ito, it's a nominal rate. Okay? 6% times 4 divided by 12. So, this is the accrued interest. Okay? Then, you just, less. Okay, so less mo. So, you, 5,150,000 minus 100,000, you'll get 5,050,000. Okay? So, meron ka ng issue price of the bond. Now, we deduct the face amount, the 5 million. So, you get premium on bonds na 50,000. Okay, bakit siya naging premium? Kasi, natanggap mo, less the interest, ay 5,050,000. Ang inuutang mo lang naman is 5 million. Kaya, premium siya. Okay? So, I hope that's clear. Okay, we go to problem 4. Madali lang to, okay? So, ang problem tells you na nag-issue ka daw no November 1 ng 4 million at 8% 10-year bond, okay? Na ang date niya is October 1. Okay, interest is paid April 1 and October 1. Okay, ang tanong is magkano daw yung accrued interest payable nung December 31, 2020. Okay, you be reminded na ang interest period ay April 1, October 1. Hindi ka naman magbabayad ng interest agad ng October 1 kasi i-issue lang ng October 1. Ibig sabihin, yung sunod mong payment is April na. Okay? So, dahil April na, pagpatak ng December 31, meron kang payable. Okay? Kasi hindi pwedeng hindi mo siya i-declare. Okay? So, magka-count ka from November or from October. Siyempre, from October kasi yun yung date ng bonds payable na in-issue mo. So, you have October 1, November, December. Okay, so 3 months. So, compute natin. Face amount, 4 million times 8% times 3 divided by 12, you get 80,000 accrued interest payable. Okay, iba siya dun sa mga previous problem kasi yun yung accrued interest na parang may dumaan na isang interest period. Dito naman, tinatanong is at the end of the reporting period, knowing na kai-issue lang ng bonds. Okay? Yung kai-issue lang na malapit siya doon sa interest period date. Okay? Kung magabago pa lang, parang, paano ba yun? Parang, hindi naman hinog eh. Yung kabaliktaran ng hinog. Okay, so yun. We have problem 5. Okay, so problem 5. Okay, so tingnan natin. Problem 5. Yan, we have January 1, 2020, power company reported bonds payable of 8 million and related unamortized discount of 430. On January 1, 2020, the entity retired. Okay, so this is about retirement. 4 million of the outstanding bonds at face amount plus a call premium of 100,000. What amount should be reported in 2020 income statement as loss on early extinguishment of debt? Ma'am, kala ko ba bawal mag-issue ng bawal mag-recognize ng loss? Yun ay kapag conversion, gain or loss. Gain or loss on conversion. Ito naman ay gain or loss on retirement. Okay? So, una, we have to know the carrying amount of the bonds payable nung buo muna. Okay, so you have the face amount of the bonds payable, 8 million. Okay, less discount, 430,000. Ang talagang carrying amount niya is 7,570,000. Okay, ibig sabihin yun yung natanggap mo nung ini-issue yung bonds. Okay, so umutang ka ng 8 million, pero ang natanggap mo lang is 7,500. Ganyan 7,570. So, ganyan talagang buhay. Okay, the problem tells you na hindi lahat noong 8 million ay ni-retire. Okay, 4 million lang yun i-retire. So, partial. So, paano kukunin yung ratio ng partial? Siyempre, kasi di ba ang computation natin ng gain or loss on retirement is carrying amount less retirement price. Okay? So, sa carrying amount, hindi buong 7,570,000 kasi hindi naman lahat ng bonds ni-retire. Okay? So, you have to get the ratio. Okay? Yung 4 million na ni-retire, divide mo siya sa face amount ng bonds. Okay? Kasi, makukuha mo yung ratio doon. Okay? So, halata naman kalahati. Okay? So, 4 million divided by 8 million, that's the percentage of the retired bonds, okay? Multiply mo siya ngayon sa carrying amount para malaman mo ano ba yung value noong nung ni-retire when it comes to the carrying amount. Ano ba talaga yung value niya? Okay. So, we get 3,785,000. Okay, so yan, ang computation natin, 4 million divided by 8 million times 7,570, you'll get 3,785. Okay? So, less na yung retirement price. Ano ba ang composition ng retirement price? The face amount of the bonds, and then any call premium. Okay? So, meron naman tayong call premium. Okay? So, you add the 4 million times, yung 4 million kasi, yun yung ni-retire mo na bonds. Okay? 4 million plus 1 million, you get 4,1. Then, you deduct lang, 3,785 minus 4,1, you'll get 315,000 loss on early retirement. Okay? Kasi, ang value niya talaga is, tawag din ang value niya is at 3,785 lang. Pero, nung ni-retire, 4,1 siya. Okay? Bakit siya ma'am naging loss? Kasi, kumbaga, ito yung binayad mo. Bayad utang. Okay? So, nung nagbayad utang ka, sa halip na 3,785 lang, 4,1 yung binayad mo. Okay? So, loss on early retirement. Okay? So, yan. Next, we have problem 6. On January 1, 2020, Power Company issued 6% bonds with face amount of 4 million for net proceeds of 3,667,600, a price that yields 8%. Interest is payable annually every December 31. The entity elected fair value option. Okay? On December 31, 2020, the bonds are quoted at 95. So, una, what is the interest expense for 2020? Will we amortize? Remember that we're using the fair value option. So, we are not going to amortize. So, paano siya gagawin? So, you just compute interest expense. So, that's the face amount times the nominal rate. Yun lang. Okay, 4 million times 6%. Okay, remember that we're using the fair value option of measuring the bonds. Okay, so interest expense, 4 million, that's the face amount times 6%. Okay, that's the nominal rate. So, you have interest expense of 240,000. Okay, next, you get, ano ba tanong? What amount should be reported as gain or loss on change in fair value for 2020? So, you have already had your intermediate 1A, 1B. So, alam nyo na yung sa investments. So, paano natin kukumputin yung change in fair value? Una, alamin mo muna magkano ba yung fair value ng bonds nung January 1. Okay? So, we all know na hindi siya yung face amount kasi ang na-receive mo is 3,677,600. So, that's the fair value. Okay? Less yung fair value niya nung katapusan ng taon, that's 12/31/2020. Okay? So, paano kinukompute? So, you get, hindi siya 91, 9 ha. Hindi siya 94. Siya ay 4 million lang. Okay? 4 million times 95% kasi daw yung bonds is quoted at 95. So, that's the fair market value. So, 4 million times 95%, you'll get 38. Okay? So, minus mo lang the fair value nung simula ng taon less yung end of the year, you get a loss in increase of bonds payable na 122,400. Ma'am, bakit siya loss? Kasi, biruin mo, yung dapat babayaran mo lang, kumbaga, yung dapat on your part, yun na lang yung konsepto na gamitin na. Yung dapat babayaran mo is 3,677,600. Okay, at that time, okay, according to your fair market value. Pero dahil yung katapusan ng taon, okay, nag-increase yung kanyang, hindi naman talaga nag-increase kasi quoted at 95%. Okay, nag-increase yung kanyang fair market value at 12/31/2020. Okay, tumaas tuloy yung value ng bonds payable at parang isip-isip mo, Intay, parang ang na-receive ko lang naman is 367,600. Baka nang babayaran ko 3,800. Okay? So, wala kang magagawa kasi fair value option yung ginamit mo. Okay? So, kaya siya naging loss. Okay? So, ganun yung konsepto niya. Okay? So, yon. Okay? So, that's the easiest way to explain it kasi. Okay? Okay? Next, we have, we have carrying amount on 12/31/2020. So, what's the carrying amount? Siyempre, yung fair value niya on 12/31/2020, which is 3,800. Okay? 3,800 na siya. Okay? So, yan. That's the fair value option. Okay? So, yung ginagawa natin, the effective interest method, we're amortizing actually. Okay, dito, this is the fair value option wherein you check if the fair value of the bonds is different by the end of the year. Okay, so if different, you have to recognize the increase or decrease. Okay, next. Problem 7. Uy, nakakita na ng table. Problem 7 is already application of the effective interest method. Okay, so yan. On January 1, Power company issued 10% bonds payable in the face amount of 6 million. The bonds mature on January 1, 2030. The bonds were issued for 5,316,000 to yield 12%, resulting in a bond discount of 684,000. Interest is payable semi-annually on January 1 and July 1. For the 6 months ended June 30, 2020, what amount should be reported as bond interest expense? So, ito hinahanap natin. Bond interest expense. Kasi, hindi sinabing fair value option, you have to do the interest method. Effective interest method. So, you lay down your headers. So, you have the date, interest payment, interest expense, amortization, and then the carrying amount. This is my technique, para hindi kasi ako nalilito. Nilalapag ko sa itaas yung percentages. Okay, so, bakit siya 5% lang? Kasi, di ba sa interest payment, ang gamit natin is nominal rate. Ang nominal rate naman, ma'am, is 10%. Remember that this is a semi-annual. So, this is the semi-annual interest rate. The same is true with the interest expense. Di ba? Ang effective rate ang gamit natin, which is 12% dapat. Pero dahil semi-annual interest yung hinahanap natin, 6% siya. Okay? So, we now look at let's do this. Okay? So, the carrying amount, so yung na-receive niya, sa halip na 6 million, na-receive niya is 5,316,000. Okay? So, kahit ito lang, kahit hindi na nga ito ito lang ang titingnan mo. 5,316,000, that's your carrying amount, multiply it by the 6% effective rate. Okay? So, meron ka ng interest expense. Ganun lang. So, 5,316 times 6%, you'll get 318,960. Okay? So, pwede mo ilapag dito. Ang ginagawa ng iba is, dahil ang issue date niya is January 1, so ito ay 1/1/2020, tapos ito ay July 1, 2020. Okay? Yung iba naman ang ginagawa is, ito dapat ay 1/1, sorry. Yan, kasi issue date yan. Okay? Ito dapat ay, ang ginagawa ng iba, yung end of, yung malapit ng mag July 1. Okay, so, pwedeng ganun. Pwede naman, faithful ka. Yan, pwedeng ganyan. Okay? Tapos, yung isa naman is 1/1/2021. Okay, so, mamali na pwedeng gamitin. Okay, so, kung parang hindi ka malito, gamitin mo na yung interest period dates talaga, which is this one. Okay, so, yun. Okay, so, the answer is 318,960,000. Next, problem 8. You get, yan. Power company has outstanding 7%, 10-year, 5 million face amount bond. The bond was originally sold to yield 6% annual interest on January 1, 2020. The carrying amount of the outstanding bond was 5,250,000. What amount of premium bond payable should be reported on December 31, 2020? Okay, premium ang hinahanap natin. Okay, on December 31, 2020. So, ibig sabihin, nag-amortize ka na dito. Okay, kasi January 1 siya. Mag-a-amortize ka na dito by December 31. Okay, so, ibig sabihin ang hinahanap natin dito is unamortized premium. Okay, magkano na lang yung balance ng premium account. Okay, so, let's compute. So, again, so, stick tayo sa ating headers, date, interest payment, interest expense, amortization, carrying amount. Okay? And then, wala naman tayong problema sa interest rates kasi annual naman siya, 7%, 6%. So, lapag mo lang ng issuance date, ang natanggap mo is 5,250,000. Okay? Ang face amount niya is 5 million. So, ibig sabihin, naka-premium ka talaga. Okay? Then, your interest payment is your face amount, 5 million times 7% nominal rate, 350,000. So, throughout the interest periods ay yan ang babayaran mong interest payment. Okay? Interest expense, okay, is your carrying amount times the effective rate na 6%. So, let's look at the interest payment for 12/31/2020. You have 5,250 times 6%. You'll get 315,000. Amortization, okay, you just deduct 350 interest payment less interest expense na 315, you'll get amortization of 35,000. Okay? Because ito ay premium, papuntang 5 million siya. So, 5,250, okay, less 35,000, you'll get a carrying amount of 5,215,000. Okay? Kahit dito, tumigil ka na. Okay? Kasi time consuming if ginawa mo pa yung isa. Pero kung naka-Excel ka, okay, diretso mo na. Kahit nga diretso mo na hanggang sa end of maturity niya. End of maturity, hanggang maturity date. Okay? So, kahit itong hanggang dito lang, kaya na nating isolve yung problem, unamortized premium. There are two ways to solve this. Una is this one. This is, you need to find the face amount, which is 5 million, and then you deduct the present value on 12/31/2020, yung hinahanapan mo ng unamortized premium, which is 5,215. You'll get the unamortized premium of 250,000. That's the answer. Okay? This is one of ways on doing it. Okay? Next. Pwede naman ganito. Gusto mo malaman yung balance ng premium, kailangan alam mo yung beginning balance ng premium account. So, paano nagagawa? Inisyuhan ka ng 5,250,000 para sa pangungutang mo ng 5 million. So, ibig sabihin, may 250 kang gain or premium na 250,000. Okay, so that's the beginning balance of your premium. Okay, on 12/31/2020, nag-amortize ka ng premium na 35,000. So, less mo ngayon, 35,000. Then, nung niless mo siya, your balance of the premium account is 215,000 unamortized premium. Okay, so, yun lang guys. Yun lang yung sagot natin. Okay? Next. Ang tanong is, what is the carrying amount of bonds payable on December 31, 2020? Okay? So, carrying amount daw. Dito, your carrying amount is 5,215,000. Okay? Next, last number. Yahoo! Problem 9. Problem 9 tells you, on January 1, 2020, Power Company issued 10% bonds in the face amount of 5 million that mature on January 1, 2026. The bonds were issued at 4,580. So, naka-discount ka kasi ang inuutang mo 5 million. Ay, ba't nag-comment? Chong, ang inuutang mo is 5 million. Ang binigay sa'yo 4,580. To yield at 12%, resulting in bond discount of 420. The entity used the interest method. Interest is payable semi-annually on January 1 and July 1. Una, what is the amount to be reported as interest expense for 2020? Let's compute. Okay. Headers. Yan. Okay na tayo dyan. So, ilagay natin yung semi-annual interest. So, yung nominal rate, semi-annual rate niya is 5%. So, divide mo lang yung 10% by 2. And also the same with the effective rate, 12% divide 2, 6%. That's the semi-annual rate. So, this is the semi-annual interest periods. Okay? Then, ilagay mo na sa issuance date na nakatanggap ka ng 4,580,000. Okay? Interest payment is just your face amount times the nominal semi-annual rate na 5%. Okay? You'll get 250. So, that is true throughout the interest periods until maturity date. Sa interest expense naman, you multiply the carrying amount by the semi-annual effective rate, which is 6%. Okay? So, for 580 times 6%, you'll get 274,800. Okay, titigil ka ba doon? Hindi po, kasi interest expense for 2020. So, kasama dyan yung pang January 1. Okay? So, tuloy natin, amortization, minus mo lang interest payment, less interest expense, you'll get 24,800. Then, because this is a discount, so going 5 million face amount ka, so you have to add the amortization. For 580 plus 24,800, you'll get, excuse me, for 604,800, and then repeat, interest expense, carrying amount times 6%, you'll get yan, 4,604,800 times 6%, you'll get 276,288. Amortization, interest payment, less interest expense. Okay. You get 26,288. Then you just add 4,604,800 plus amortization of 26,288. You'll get 4,631,088. First question is, how much is the interest expense for 2020? So that's your, itong dalawang interest expense na ito. So pag add mo lang, you'll get 588,088. So that's the answer. 551,088. Okay? Next, the question is the carrying amount on 12/31/2020. So meron na naman tayo. The answer is 4,631,088. Okay? So madali lang, 'di ba? Dali lang siya. Huwag niyo isipin mahirap. Accounting is so beautiful. You have to appreciate it. Okay? So hindi dahil napipilitan ka, napipilitan kang mag-accountancy is kagagalitan mo yung the science and art of accounting. Hindi, mahalin nyo yan. Kasi, there is an edge or an advantage if you know this language. Kasi, di ba, accounting is the language of business. Okay, so yan. So, yun lang naman, guys. So, see you when I see you. Bye-bye!